Hi everyone! In today's tutorial we'll be discussing something called inheritance. Inheritance can be quite confusing, so I'll just explain it to you simply and give a basic example of what inheritance is. Inheritance is basically the idea that you can inherit things from another class. If a class has a couple of functions and a couple of variables in it, and you wanted to make a new class with the same functions and variables, instead of copying and pasting, you can just inherit the functions and variables from the first class. We'll make two classes. File, New, Class. We'll call this class Big Brother, and it will have a function in it. We'll create it, add it to project, press OK. Then make a new class which we'll call Baby. So the Baby class will inherit the things from the Big Brother class. So create, yes, and OK. So to start, we go to our .cpp, copy this, paste into main, and same with Baby, copy and paste into main. So all CPPs look identical. As I always say in both header files, delete protected and private. We don't need it yet and we haven't learnt it yet. We'll be inheriting the things from Big Brother and putting it in the Baby class. So let's now talk technical terms. The main class that you inherit from is called base class. So Big Brother is the base class. The class called Baby, which inherits the stuff, is called the derived class. We'll begin by putting a function into the Big Brother class, name. So this can be called siblings, and we'll build this function. So nothing in the constructor, and type void Big Brother, say name, function. And this function will say cout, I am a sibling. So in the main CPP, we can build an object called, and what that can do is say name, it would print I am a sibling on screen. If you then wanted to build a baby project, which we'll call tidy, if you wanted Tiny to have the same function, it doesn't work because Tiny doesn't have that function, only Sister does. So your first instinct would be to copy and paste all of this. However, the easier option is through inheritance. To use inheritance, what you need to do is in the header file, whichever class you want to inherit the stuff from, put a colon straight after the class name. Then after that, write the word public, and then write the class you want to inherit from, which in this case will be Big Brother. So the keyword public means all this public stuff is going public in here. So we're telling C++ to include everything from the Big Brother class into the Baby class. So it will take it public variables and public functions from the Big Brother class and put it in the starter class. The Baby class is basically inheriting from the Big Brother class. Although we didn't write that same main function, it's still inherited. So the Baby class can use the same main function. Inheritance is when you have a class and you want to inherit things from another class. You write a colon, public, then the name of the class. This takes everything from the Big Brother class, which is called the base class, and puts it in the Baby class, which is called the derived class. So again, in a nutshell, whatever you inherit from the base class gets put in the derived class. Although we may not see the same name function, we know it's there. So basically, when you made a Baby object, it could use the functions of the Big Brother, even though it wasn't written in the .cpp file. This enabled us to run this Baby object and use the same name function on it, and that's inheritance. There are some exceptions to this, however. When you inherit from another, it doesn't take everything. In fact, it only takes a few things. Also, the keyword public is something that you need to use, and not use protected or private, otherwise you'll get funny things happen to your program. Anyway, for now, remember, inheritance is just taking things from one class, which is the base class, and putting it into the derived class. So thanks once again. Hope all this made sense to you, and see you again next time.